32 Amevians working here produces about, yeah, like 1 gem a day. So they have to work here for 2 years to make the homes for nobles. Like, that's actually insane to me. That's so crazy. I mean, if these people wanted a better life, they should have just been born rich, right? Right, guys? Or worked harder, right? Right, guys? Which one do you guys hear more of? Probably the worked harder one, right? Mates, brothers, and other ocean goers. Okay, I would literally... all I did was put in a few of these thingos here, shrines, and then we had an accident. And this is exactly why I didn't want to put anybody in the ore mines. Hold on. So yeah, as I was saying, this is why I don't want to have our citizens working in the ore mines, but they're gonna have to until we take over some of these regions, right? Let's see here. Yeah, down here is a really good one. Wow, it's too far away though. Like, the distance in your eyes. Actually, it's 1, 2. It's like... is that in... yeah. It's like 3 regions away, so we'd need to conquer... probably... either these 2, and then this, and then this. Or trade for it, I guess. That works as well. I'll probably... most likely conquer, right? So one way to... so one of the ways to reduce this incident from happening is by researching it. I'm pretty sure here. Work safety. Getting some health and safety guidelines, I guess, into your colony, which I might actually spec into right now. There's 4 deaths. Is quite a bit, and also anyone that gets injured is gonna immediately die because we don't have hospitals, right? Where even is that? Here it is. Health. Hospital. Yeah, it needs to tech healthcare, and I mean, we could actually we could make the building and upkeep it too. Like, is this the healthcare episode? Like, oh my, I don't want to invest into healthcare. We need to please the nobles. Is this too real? Okay, well, this is bad news for everybody in my settlement because I'm going to make another mine, yet another one. Okay, 140 production is, it's not bad. It's not completely terrible. But we just need 10% of this. So like 7 workers, I guess. And we can just make a road out to there. There we go. Yeah, it's bad news. And also that's another thing is that, yeah, this corpses thing is gonna annoy everybody until they get a proper burial? What? Why is there just a random dude out here? Oh, he's deranged. Oh, he went crazy. Okay, we need to make a mass grave. I'm not sure why we don't bury the deranged in like a normal grave. But you know what? Let's just, yeah. Let's just go ahead and do that, yeah. It's kind of metal. Just chucking him in some random... Wait. The body disappeared. What? Okay, that is... mysterious occurrences, okay. But we should probably also make graveyards. This is a tip that not many people know, is you should probably spread out a bunch of graveyards across your settlement. because like when people die, it increases the penalty, right? From obviously having deaths, like the corpses just lying around. Even if it's like out of sight, right? Out of mind, they still know about it. And it is a health risk. So you should probably just spread out a bunch of graveyards everywhere, you know? Just to be safe. And yeah, as I was saying, 7 people offsets our masonry production quite nicely. We'll let in some more people, and what I want to do is we're trying to save up for gem mine. Yeah, because we want to make these noble houses. I want to move them as well. It's probably a good idea to like actually have full-on, whatchamacallit, enclosure? Like area. At least for this one here. I feel like this one's a bit too close to not the city, but like the river, the lake thing. Actually, oh, it'd be sick if they went on these tiny islands, but the problem is the islands are too tiny. Look over here. Oh, that would be sick. Nice little holiday resort. Yeah, all the fishing. I mean, probably that wouldn't be too bad. And I guess this episode will mainly be spent towards, yeah, these nobles, pleasing them and such, making their housing and all the steps involved in doing so. Otherwise, the majority of this episode would just be just making like more mines. More mines, extracting more stuff from the ground. Which is actually a lot of what Australia does, so you know, it's a canonical run, right? It's canon. I'm looking at the housing thing, but it just doesn't seem to show me that people are homeless anywhere, so it's probably these unemployed people that don't have a house. You know, the usual culprit. That's messed up. I don't actually... I hope we never see combat in this game. It triggers me so much. It triggers me so much. I don't want to go through that. At least not right now. Maybe some other time. And it seems like we just need to upgrade so many services. It's kind of like, obviously if I were playing normally, it'd be super easy because I could just buy what I need. So this is both a challenge and a thing. And does that refute what I was saying about how this is peaceful or not? I mean, it is a peaceful way to play. I would say it's not the most efficient, obviously. It's pretty obvious. And it is a fun way to play. Like, I am enjoying this. But it's also... whatchamacallit? You get to take in, like, some of the minor details. The finer details of your settlement. Like, I'm going through and I'm just, like, building all these roads. And making that a bit more efficient. Whereas... if I was doing a normal run, it would just all my attention would be placed on like a specific good, and then really focusing on the production of that good and then like selling it and then buying everything else, like importing it. And then there, your settlement is like, it's a bit more specialized, right? Oh, a bit. It's a lot more specialized. And then how it usually goes is you specialize on like, let's say furniture. This is really popular. It's hyper specializing on furniture. So you just deforest your map and make a crap ton of furniture. And then eventually you diversify into other like goods that use wood, such as like paper, or like warhammers. What else uses wood? Shields, bows, right? Those types of things. And then once you reach like 500 pop or something, I would recommend 1000 pop. Once you reach 1000 pop and you have an army that could take over these neighboring settlements, then you start importing like basic resources from them, and then you diversify even further, right, into other resources like metal, right? Like I was talking earlier before about getting coal and ore from this region here, and then reducing our domestic mines, right? Well, in this playthrough, it's the complete opposite. We're not hyper focusing on anything. Like we're going from generalized, likely to specialized later on. Once we take over these regions, then we specialize our production, right? So it's a nice reversal, I'd say. Like there's a bit of a long-winded thing to say that it's pretty much just the inverse, right, of the usual playstyle. Okay, from observing our yearly... Oh, we're in year 22, by the way. But from observing our yearly production, it seems like our cotton is actually not being used like enough. Like we're spilling on cotton right now, and there's still plenty here that needs to be foraged. We can't store it. Anyway, yeah. So it might benefit us from either upgrading our weavers and tailors, or just increasing storage. Got plenty of pottery as well. Maybe we can start making... Which ones do Amevias prefer? Oh, they like both. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. One of these uses grain, and the other one uses fruit. I think this one uses grain, this one uses fruit. And Amevias like fruit, so I was thinking of eventually making like a bunch of orchards, right? Or a bunch of fruit farms. And then creating a bunch of cheddar. That would be cool. But anyway, priorities first is to get this one or this one. One of these gem mines, probably this one since it's closer. Actually, let's just take a look at average percentage. It's like 14% average. And here it's about the same. Okay, well, let's go with the one that's closer to us. Wait, this is terrible. 0.9 like for all of these workers. Wow. That is hot garbage. Am I really willing to throw away decades of stability? 2 decades of stability in tradition to save myself some time. I don't know, man. I don't think that the Amevias would do that. Even for the nobles, there's no way. 40. I mean, okay, let's say 1.8. Let's say I send 30 people here to work. They'd have to work for at least 2 years to get enough gems. You know what? I think that's fine. You know? It's kind of messed up. But it do be like this. This is like, working here would just be a punishment, honestly. It's so far removed from the rest of the civilization. You gotta work. You gotta sift through the river to find like a tiny piece of a gem or something. Would they like these? There's no way these guys would be paid well, right? They even pay people? Do they even get paid in this? I don't know. I mean, surely, right? Maybe everybody just works for food. I mean, I guess the smaller the settlement, the less likely they'd have to, like, pay each other and stuff. And maybe they still do a bartering system, but now that we're, you know, growing in size, it's probably a bit more commerce, a bit more commercial type stuff, you know? There we go. 32. 32 Amevians working here produces about, yeah, like 1 gem a day. So they have to work here for 2 years to pay off their home loans. No, to make the homes for nobles. Like, that's actually insane to me. That's so crazy. That can't be worth it. This is like I was vibing with everything, but like this bit here is just I don't know. Sacrifices must be made. Speaking of which, we should probably just fish here instead. Having to haul fish from the other side of the map, yeah. I mean, if these people wanted a better life, they should have just been born rich, right? Right, guys? Or worked harder, right? Right, guys? Which one do you guys hear more of? Probably the worked harder one, right? We should be storing the gems at some point. Or maybe it's immediately getting yoinked to, like, this one here. 0 out of 20? Okay, it's not that one. 4 out of 20. Okay, nice. It's over there. Okay, all of our wells are upgraded. Except for the ones in, like, the you know, along the road. Which we still need, we should probably make, like, a dirt road in between all the settlements. Just for, like, thematic reasons, you know? I like doing stuff like that. It's like, my mate and I, we're playing Stellaris right now. And, yeah, a lot of our decisions are based on, like, thematic reasons. So it's also a fun way to play, I would say. Like, getting caught up in, like, the most efficient, like, oh, I gotta make the most efficient decision. Like, oh my, look at all these janitors. There's so many of them working. Oh, I gotta check this every 5 minutes to make sure. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of stuff, it gets tiring. Okay, not gonna lie. Like, it's just nice to let things happen. Just let things happen like so. You know, and just adjust a few things when you need to. It's definitely a more... this ties it to the whole thing about, yeah, like how trading stuff is a more optimal way to play. But it's not always fun. I mean, it depends on the person as well playing, yeah. But yeah, personally, this method of gaming method, no, it's a vibe. It's time. Okay, this is the thing. This is the deal. The dealio. We reduce all of these other lesser minds. And divert the workforce back. We'll divert the workforce into the gem mine. Yeah, this will totally end well. This won't backfire at all. A single accident here would just take everybody out, not gonna lie. Yeah, maybe we should get the... Oh yeah, the metal worker. This thing. This thing here, we should get this as soon as possible, obviously. Maybe as well... I may as well... Actually! Hold on a tick. Okay, we need walls. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. We don't need the grand walls, so that was a mistake. But artillery would be sick. I'd love artillery. But we need to just make a wall. We need to just build a wall around our settlement. Like, I'm sick of losing everything. Every time. To a couple of, like... just jacked Giga Chads just showing up and taking all my crap. Like, that's... You know, like... I want my people to be the jacked Giga Chads taking everything. You know? It can't be the other way around. Like, that's not on. You feel me? This is the imbalance in the world that we need to maintain. Alright, we're finally building the highway. It's gonna be very thin and likely useless. But, you know, a dirt road is better than no road. That's what they like to say, right? That'd be cool. That'd be so cool once we, like, actually make a massive high. Yeah, look at that. Once we expand the roads a bit more. Oh, look. Little bro's following it. Oh, we need to make it wider. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there's another one. There we go. Look at that. They follow the roads, they stop at a well, and then they keep going. Actually pretty cool. There should also be a hearth. But it doesn't really get cold out here, you know, because we're in the Northern Territory. We're in a Northern Territory. It's pretty warm up there constantly. Hot and humid. Without moisture. 66%. Alrighty, we've made the first chamber. Now, who's gonna move into here is a good question. None of them have been shopping for a home just yet, okay. Oh, this is too close. This is too close to town. Yeah, the shrine is like right there. We can't have our nobles living this close to all the plebs, okay? Like, I mean, we could, but it's just... this feels wrong, you know? And then what we're gonna do is make a fence out of stone. That's probably a good way to... good material. Okay, I'm just pulling these dimensions out of my rear. I'm not... I have no idea how big this should be. 36 by 24. You know what? That's good. That's good for me. Speaking of good, we should probably start making some sort of law Some semblance of law. Actually, oh, that's... It's gonna be quite difficult, isn't it? God post. God post needs leather armor. We're not producing any. Okay, yeah. We needed to make a tailor. Strictly producing leather armor for these guard posts, and we need to spread them around. Oh, what's going on? Guard posts. It would be cool to have guard posts along the road as well, but you know what? It's a lawless place. It's a lawless, What do you even call this anymore? It's not even a village, you know? Because... It's like a... It's like a group of villages. Like, there's the main thing, and then there's a bunch of, like, smaller villages on the outside, right? Like, is this still... Would you still classify this as one... like, town? Like, this is like... You know what I mean? It's not, right? Like, this is the town here, and then these are all the small villages. Okay, we should have enough gems now. Yes, there we go. It's built. It is built. Okay, we can finally turn off the gem mine. Or maybe just keep, like, a small contingent of people there. Just to upkeep the, like, maintenance on these noble houses, right? Bloke here. So Tosi lives here. Makes sense. And Clementi lives here. And we haven't built Clementi's... whatchamacallit yet. Should this be... I don't think this should be part of this. Okay. Let's take a look. So 31 by 37. 31 by 37, and this one is what? 36 by 24. Okay, well... Tosi's region here is a lot smaller. We'll fix that one day, don't worry. I mean, we've got nothing to fill the estates with anyway, you know? Like, currently at least. Oh, speaking of which... Where should the entrance be? There we go. Okay, yeah, we don't really have a whole lot of things to put inside either of the states just yet. But I suppose we could put in the basics, like... Yeah, so I might cut to... after that, or just do like a montage, or just building it. Yeah, let's try that. Oh no, there's an accident. Eight people? Oh, okay, 8 people are gone. Well, we'll just immediately replace them. It looks better round. There we go. Alright, well this is the Calamity Mansion. We shall name it as such. I'm not quite sure where the center is. We'll just go there. And now we gotta design Tosies, which honestly I might just copy and paste for now. For now. Eventually we would probably make some sort of like personalized thing. Personalized design covering each of the different types of responsibilities that these nobles have. Okay, I just put in a few more of these guard posts, like one there. I'm gonna put another one here. Got the scaffolds for people to die at. Not executed. Oh look, a bunch of people got executed. Very nice. How come they're not being buried? Only to be dumped in a mass grave. Well, I suppose we should probably put them here-ish. Yeah, I suppose the criminals don't get leniency. What have they been doing? Okay, stealing stuff? Vandalizing? Vandalizing, blah blah blah. What's this one? Flashing. Oh, ee. Yeah, that's not on. Alright, well. There's guard post here, guard post here. Pretty sure there's another one up here. Yeah, I'll just be back once I've finished this one. There's no way I'm gonna record building this one too. Okay, I was in the process of building Tosi's house here, and 65 people want to join. Like, and it's all because of the law here. So yeah, this is the... Just execute every criminal, guys. Like, you know, put these guard posts around, set every criminal to be executed, and then, yeah, you're solved. Like, 66 people want to join me. What do you even need, like... Okay, if I let everybody in, we can get a third noble. Well, 3 and, like, 4 nobles. But... yeah, that's quite a few, isn't it? Oh, there's a lot of people. We're kind of starving. Not yet, but soon. We'll be starving. Oh, I really don't like this. It's not good. Also, I forgot... yet again, I forgot to put some housing here. Oh, that's actually perfect. Okay, so Tosi's house here. There's a bit less space, right? And obviously it doesn't have the river view, so I made it lit AF. Lit AF. It's lit as... to try to compensate. Should probably even... should put some of these... torches indoors as well, yeah. Lit AF. Alright, so this is Tosi's home. I hope he likes it. Should name this Tosi Mansion. This one's the Clementi Mansion. And we need to make a third one after we appoint... obviously appoint him. Let's go get... what do we even need? Maybe something to do with the military. Blacksmith. Okay, we got the master of the fort already. We got the food. I suppose we're gonna need something to do with either construction or army. Yeah. We're either gonna need something to do with our industry. I mean, our food is suffering right now. But yeah, I want to boost our industry. Or actually research. Might not be bad. We can get some laboratories, paper makers. Might be good. Actually, in terms of military, what we would need to produce is a bunch of rations. And drinks. Yeah. Rations and drinks. So it might be good to go for Master of the Feast. Get some supplies for the soldiers, right? But then again, we could just go like Master of Industry. That would help us out with making bows. Making all sorts of stuff. We'll go with Master of Industry. Okay, you, Dehod, shall now instead be named Purple Brave Giraffe. Perfect. Well, we should probably build his home as well. Well, the problem is where should we put it? Also, we have... yeah, we need to fix our food. I mean, we weren't starved to death, but this is less than ideal right now. And we should probably make... yeah, we'll make a third noble house. question is where. I'm thinking of industrializing here-ish, right? So this will all be food related, this area here. And then we just industrialize all of this flat land over here. Or, actually, I could have whipped into a bunch of pastures, yeah. This is good pasture land and industrial land, either or. Yeah, sorry Purple, you're just gonna have to go homeless for a bit. Or before next episode. Before next episode, we'll have your house ready. Authorized by Ocean Man of Oceania.